all of a sudden is going to Donald Trump. But remember, that was not all that unexpected. It's Wisconsin and Michigan that are very unexpected.
Not all that unexpected, but to the point we've been having all night. Are we rewriting America's electoral college map tonight? Is this a one-race rewriting of the map? We won't know the answer for some time, but significant that as President Obama prepares to move out of the White House, the state that launched his political career just voted for Donald Trump. Once a cheerleader for the birther movement, now the Republican nominee for president, and on the verge of being the president-elect of the United States if trendline continues. So you see that as we write the history books about this campaign, the fact that Iowa switched, there will be criticism of Hillary Clinton. It's a very competitive state. Why couldn't you have kept it in your camp there? This is one of the things we will go through. But let's go back to where we were just a minute ago, because Pennsylvania now has joined Wisconsin and Michigan on the watch list for Democrats, on the emergency room list for Democrats. You see that lead right there.
11,000 votes.
And again, as you go through all this, it is stunning when you see what is happening, and largely, as Jake was just talking about, in these white working class areas. So you start right here, and you're in the vice president's hometown here. It's 50% for Hillary Clinton. This was blowout territory, right? Now you could say that's because Joe Biden was on the ballot, right? So then you go next door here, Luzerne County. It's a small county. It's not, it's not a huge population center. 58, 59% there for Donald Trump. The president won this with 52%. You're finding these counties all across the country, even in states Clinton is winning. We find them in Virginia, a state that she narrowly won. You're finding this more and more. And so you're looking at the map right now. And so this is 4 years ago. It's a lot more red, right? I'm going to move it over a little bit so you can see it. Especially look in here. Look right in here. You've got some blue here. You've got red tonight. And it's not just the red. When you look at this here, just coming to Reading, 53-42, 50-49. And so you have Trump is overperforming Romney, Clinton underperforming President Obama in a lot of these places that you would associate with blue-collar, white working-class voters. We're not done here. When you come back to 2016, we're not done. And so there's still a chance for Clinton to come back here. But the fact, again, Pennsylvania, one of the solid states in that blue wall, the states Democrats have won in every presidential election since 1992, 242 electoral votes. This is one of them. Donald Trump leads at the moment. This is one of them. Donald Trump leads at the moment. This is one of them. Donald Trump leads at the moment. And so Democrats are having a conversation. The Democrats have been celebrating for years, since all during the Obama presidency, their ability to win in these Sunbelt states, to change states like Nevada, to change states like Colorado, to change states like Virginia. They've been celebrating that for 8 years. Well, they're having headaches tonight.
And take a look at this, John. The national vote, right. Donald Trump is ahead nationally by more than 1 million votes. He's got 48.3% to Hillary Clinton's 47.2%. So he's getting more votes nationally right now than Hillary Clinton is.
And I just want to check to see what the count is out here, because this is the key for Clinton in trying to come back in the popular vote now, the big California, we're at 27% of the vote there. We'll have to watch as that plays out. But Donald Trump is running it up. You can look at the national vote. You can look at these key Democratic states. I'm going to go back to tiny New Hampshire just to see where we are. 77%. Again, Hillary Clinton has narrowed the gap here. The question is, can she get it back? Last time we were here, Wolf, Nashua had not come in. Nashua is now in at 100%. Yes, she won it, 53-41, but again, you go to a Democratic area where this is, by New Hampshire standards, a major population center. She needs to run it up.
Let's take a look at New Hampshire. Let's screen it right now, see where the outstanding vote remains, because right now Trump is ahead, by about 5,000 votes.
He's ahead by about 5,000 votes. So let's go back. Let's just stop at 75, stopped at 76%. So you're looking at what's left. Not much. You have some of these counties up here, we don't have any votes at all in some of these counties. So that potentially, there are a lot of smaller towns. You don't call them counties in New Hampshire by mistake. We're going through the counties. I should know that. I'm a neighbor from Boston. But you call all these towns as you go through. And so this one out here is Republican at 33%. So it's a slower count. If we come back to the full map, you can see it. So we have a ways to go. But again, remarkably competitive. You see a lot of the gray. We're still waiting for a lot of votes up in these places. We have nothing at all in some of these places here as we come through. Bring it back out. Shrink it. And so I just want to go back and take a look again. We are waiting for a lot of votes down here. And so if you're in the Clinton campaign war room, you think there are a lot of Democratic areas yet to come in, and yet, every one we go to, it seems that she's underperforming the president. That is going to be the story of the night. You could say she's underperforming for president, or you could say Donald Trump is overperforming Governor Romney or Republicans in these states. And as we count, just keep waiting to see if we get any updates here. Still 70%. We've been stuck at 70% in Michigan for quite some time, and this is a very close race. It's a very, very close race.
19,000 votes. Trump is ahead over Hillary Clinton in Michigan.
19,000 votes, and you can have, with 82% in Detroit, you can have 19,000 votes.
All right, John, stand by. It's a cliffhanger in